we've had this pork resting now for a good couple of hours. I really like to give it a good rest. So you can see here now all the juices and everything that we have in here. Just absolutely phenomenal. So really happy. That's still screaming hot even though we've let it rest. So we're just going to tip this out now into this container. We'll do away with that. And so I don't like to use forks or anything like that when I pull the pork apart because I don't like to shred it down too much at all. Otherwise it can just dry out. So you have a look at this. This is literally just falling apart. And you now have juicy, soft, pulled pork. And all that bark and all that goodness is just here. So the idea is not to pull it down too far so that you dry it out. So if you pull it down too far, use those bear claws or use a fork or you don't keep any sort of chunks in there, it tends to dry out. So don't do that. Just get yourself in there with some heat-proof gloves and just give yourself just a few minutes just to pull it down, and you'll keep it nice and juicy and moist. And that now will just go perfectly into rolls or on a plate or something like that. You can see here with this bit where the smoke has hit the pork. That's what we call a smoke ring. So that's just where the smoke interacts with the meat and just gives you a nice smoke ring. But you can see there now, that is just really nice, juicy, tender, pulled pork. Success. All right. So to recap on that, these were just supermarket rolled shoulders that my sister was able to pick up for herself, and we just cut the string off and we put a wrap in them. We put a rub on them into the smoker in that snake method, reviewing back to that earlier video. And we just cooked them all the way down until they hit around about 205 degrees Fahrenheit internal, to which they probed like butter. So we put a skewer into them to make sure they were nice and soft, and that's the end result there. So pulled pork for days, good times.